And then this is one I really, really need to talk about for a moment. So, shortly after El Presidente exploded, I had in my head this vision of like a black cobra picking up an escape pod and having El Presidente's voice, kind of narrate at the end. Well, I couldn't find any escape pods. I tried, and I asked some people on Discord. Nobody answered me, so I just got frustrated, and I went out and I started filming. And I filmed this black cobra on approach to this planet, and I found just some cargo containers just on the ground randomly, and it just kind of came together. Like the whole video is about a minute and a half, and it probably took 30 minutes to film this and put it together. I'd say the hardest part was recording Prez's voice, because the first time I did it, it sounded awful. So I had to do that take. I had to do that 3 or 4 takes to get that done. But and the video comes out. It's like a minute and 20 seconds. It's probably one of the shortest pieces of content I've ever made. And there were like people that were mad because they thought that it was a release, like a reveal of new Elite content. Look, and you can tell your friends this, I don't reveal new Elite content. I'm not that kind of person. If I find out something, let's say for the moment that I found out tomorrow they were putting on-foot Thargoid bugs on the ground for us to shoot, I'm not going to tell you. Like, I'm just not. That's not what I do. I'm not an official source of news for Elite Dangerous. And so people were mad because this video got quite a few reactions that were negative because they thought that it was some kind of reaction. And so that was one of the reactions. And that was kind of, I was like, okay, I could kind of see where that comes from. But the one that really got me is everyone thought it was a joke. Like, people were laughing and joking, like, haha, you got me. And I'm like, what do they mean? Like, what do you mean I got you? Like, go look at the comments on this video. Most of the comments are, haha, that's a great one, you got us. I'm like, what do you mean I got you? Like, I'm not trying to get you. This is a legitimate, serious video I made. I made it purposely moody. Elmpress is trapped in a cargo container, and he needs to be rescued, and he's being picked up by this salvager. And it was serious, but it got taken as this big joke. And it just passed 2K views, which is pretty cool. But it's just funny because it got all of the reactions I didn't expect. I was hoping people would say, hey, that's kind of cool. When it was like, oh, Prez is alive. No, nobody said, hey, that's awesome. Like, it was always, hey, this is, it was a great video, great sound. They appreciated the production value of it. And then they were like, haha, you got us at the end. I'm like, that wasn't a joke. Like, Prez is stuck in a container because when his ship exploded, he pushed the wrong button and he ended up in a cargo container instead of an escape pod. There's going to be a sequel to that video. I already have an idea in mind. I've just got to film it. But you're going to get to see what happens when the salvager actually puts Perez into his ship. But that was one of the dumbest things. Just, it was so fun, and that's one of the blessings of getting to make this kind of content, is that you never really know how it's going to be taken. I've made things that I spent countless hours on that were like passion projects, and they got like 5 views. And then I've had things that I put 10 minutes worth of work into. They get 4,000 views and 200 comments, and people love it. And it's like, I don't get it. And I just don't get why this doesn't work sometimes. Anyway,